The Tadpole Galaxy. You know that one friend in every group photo who insists on doing some weird pose while everyone else just smiles? The Tadpole Galaxy is that friend, except it's 420 million light years away and decided, what if I were shaped like a sperm cell chasing a cosmic egg? While most galaxies are out here flexing their neat spirals or chilly ellipses, the Tadpole Galaxy said, nah, I'm going for stretched out space noodle with a starry tail. And not just any tail, this one's 500,000 light years long, which is roughly 10 times the size of the Milky Way. That's the astronomical equivalent of showing up to brunch with a scarf that drags 6 blocks behind you. So, what caused this? A good old cosmic collision. 2 massive disk galaxies pulled a fast one on a smaller dwarf galaxy, squishing its star into a blobby head, and flinging the rest behind like it tripped and spilled stars all over the floor. So, it's currently stuck in this awkward glow-up phase, like a teenager mid-puberty, but made of plasma. And that tail? Oh, it's not just for show. It's a full-on star factory, cooking up baby stars in the aftermath of the galactic chaos. Basically, the Tadpole Galaxy is out here making stellar omelets from the eggs it broke in its own gravitational mess. Eventually, all the galaxies involved will merge into something more stable, but until then, the Tadpole Galaxy remains the weird cousin at the family reunion. Messer 83. You ever roll out of bed in your hoodie and Crocs to buy something, only to run into that friend who sees the grocery store like some runway and is in a full-on gown? Perfect makeup, heels, and maybe a tiara for dramatic flair. A tiara might be pushing it, but you get the point. That's Messer 83, also known as the Southern Pinwheel Galaxy. This celestial show-off lives 15 million light-years away in the constellation Hydra. And it doesn't rotate quietly like the rest of the galaxies, it performs instead. First of all, M83 is gorgeous. Its spiral arms swirl in hot pinks and purples, like a galaxy that knows it's being photographed. The pink glow is a result of UV radiation from baby stars, lighting up the surrounding gas clouds like cosmic mood lighting. Basically, it's out here glowing with youth and high energy, while the rest of the galaxies are aging like expired yogurt. But what makes Messer 83 really extra is its supernova count. It's seen at least 6 major stellar explosions firsthand, and astronomers have spotted remnants of over 300 more. This diva galaxy is doing more than making stars. It throws them going-away parties so massive they echo across time and space. It's like the universe's version of someone who insists on fireworks at their birthday brunch. Oh, and it might have 2 nuclei, because why have one when 2 is an option? Scientists aren't sure if it's actually 2 black holes or just a lopsided star swirl doing optical tricks. But either way, this galaxy's core is putting in overtime just to keep up with the drama. Messer 83 is basically the Regina George of the universe. Flashy, popular, surrounded by chaos, and just a little bit dangerous. But hey, you can't look away. And honestly, she wouldn't have it any other way. IC 2163. So you know that one uncle at the family dinner who doesn't say much? Just sits at the far end of the table staring, like he's silently judging your life choices while chewing too slowly. That's IC 2163. Except instead of awkward eye contact across a bowl of mashed potatoes, this galaxy stares into the void some 114 million light-years away, like it knows all your secrets with bloodshot eyes. Thanks to a close cosmic encounter with its larger spiral neighbor, NGC 2207, IC 2163 got stretched, squished, and twisted into the shape of an enormous glowing eye. One that looks like it's been watching since the beginning of time, and plans to keep watching until the end. Astronomers call it an ocular feature. Reddit calls it cosmic eyes, but you might find it deeply unsettling. During the collision with NGC 2207, gravity warped its spiral disk into something that looks like a sidelong stare from a space deity. The creepy galaxy isn't just staring for fun, though. Inside the eye, gas races toward the center at 100 kilometers per second, only to crash and burn like a pileup on the interstate highway. That chaos compresses the gas, jump-starting new stars, all while the galaxy keeps its cold, judgmental gaze trained on you. So the next time you're stargazing and feel a chill run down your spine, don't worry, it's probably not a ghost. It's just IC 2163, watching. Always watching. The Whirlpool Galaxy. If galaxies had social lives, the Whirlpool Galaxy would be the friend who shows up to every event looking flawless, while dragging in drama. Officially known as M51 or NGC 5194, it's one of the most stunning and messiest galaxies in the universe, and it's not even trying to hide it. Sitting just 31 million light-years away in the constellation Canis Venatici, this galaxy isn't just a pretty face. It was the first spiral galaxy ever classified, and it's basically the poster child for how to be gorgeous while your life is falling apart. Oh, and its drama has layers. M51 is currently in a long, messy entanglement with a smaller galaxy named NGC 5195, and it's been going on for around 70 million years. That's longer than most civilizations last, and they're still fighting. So, the result is tidal forces so intense that they've supercharged M51's spiral arms, turning them into glowing lanes of gas, stars, and interstellar I-told-you-sos. But when you look closer, the chaos runs even deeper. While astronomers once thought this galaxy's magnetic fields were all neatly organized, newer infrared observations revealed a surprise. Pure magnetic mayhem. Thanks to the intense star formation and NGC 5195's gravitational shenanigans, the outer arms are full of chaotic field lines, like a galactic aura that got electrocuted. Even amateur astronomers can catch a glimpse of this celestial spectacle with binoculars, because, of course, the galaxy with the most drama also insists on being visible from Earth. Whoa, and speaking about drama, why haven't you subscribed yet? It would really mean a lot if you'd like the video too. Messer 63. You ever meet someone who's clearly been on Pinterest too long? Like they show up to brunch with sunflower earrings, sunflower shoes, a sunflower tattoo, and probably a dog named Sunflower? That's Messer 63, aka the Sunflower Galaxy. The cosmic overachiever that saw a flower once and never let go. Located about 27 million light-years away in the constellation Canis Venatici, M63 is part of the same galaxy clique as the Whirlpool Galaxy, but it's the one always angling for attention in group photos. While most spiral galaxies stick to the basics, M63 went full Van Gogh, spiraling out with bright, winding arms that shimmer in blue-white from newborn stars. It's like the universe's version of a glitter bomb that went off in a floral arrangement. To be fair, it's pretty, but it knows it's pretty, and that's where things get extra. The swirling pattern at its center is more of a sunflower cosplay. Its arms unfurl in such a perfect petal pattern that you half expect it to start following the nearest star for lighting. The spiral arms are so busy churning out new stars like a cosmic botanical bakery, glowing bright in UV and infrared like it's under a constant beauty filter. But beneath all that floral drama, there's some serious mass. This galaxy spans nearly 100,000 light-years and weighs in at about 140 billion solar masses, meaning it's got the size to back up the style. So yes, M63 is kind of the flower girl of the galaxy group. A little extra, a little vain, but undeniably stunning. Definitely the kind of galaxy that'd probably tag itself in every photo from a billion light-years away. The Sombrero Galaxy. Ever see someone wearing a hat so oversized you start questioning whether they're hiding snacks, secrets, or a tiny galaxy of their own underneath it? That's Messer 104, better known as the Sombrero Galaxy, aka the universe's most overdressed introvert. Located about 29 million light-years away in the constellation Virgo, this galaxy looks exactly like its namesake, a wide-brimmed sombrero plopped over a giant cosmic head. It has a bright central bulge right where the imaginary noggin would go and a sweeping dust ring that forms the brim. But here's where it gets weird. Underneath all that flair, the Sombrero Galaxy doesn't really fit in anywhere. Astronomers can't even agree on what kind of galaxy it is. Is it spiral? Kinda. It's got a disk, but the classic spiral arms are nowhere to be found. Is it elliptical? Also kinda. It's got the bright central bulge, but then there's this over-the-top dust lane wrapping around it like it's mid-space masquerade. So they gave up and called it lenticular, which is science speak for, somewhere in between. It's safe to conclude that the Sombrero Galaxy is that mysterious figure at the intergalactic party. The one standing in the corner, oversized hat, casting shade, not really fitting in with any crowd. And somehow making it work anyway. Black Eye Galaxy. Some galaxies glow, some galaxies swirl, and then there's Messer 64, better known as the Black Eye Galaxy. A cosmic knockout with serious main character energy and just enough darkness to make you nervous. Sitting about 17 million light-years away in the constellation Coma Berenices, this galaxy is a dark baddie. Its most striking feature is a shadowy band of dust curling around its bright core like smeared eyeliner on a starry assassin. It's earned nicknames like the Sleeping Beauty Galaxy and the Evil Eye, depending on whether you think it's here to kiss you goodnight or watch you choke. The real reason this galaxy is unsettling isn't its looks, but its bizarre internal motion. Inside M64, the internal stars and gas spin one way. Meanwhile, the outer gas cloud is rotating in the exact opposite direction. And this is where physics decided to just give up. Astronomers think this violent dual spin behavior comes from a galactic collision, where M64 swallowed up a smaller galaxy and never really digested it properly. What you're seeing now is the cosmic version of indigestion. Basically, two massive systems stuck rotating against each other forever. At the point where these opposite flows meet, gas slams into gas, compresses, and triggers furious star formation. So yeah, it's beautiful, it's dangerous, and it's literally tearing itself apart to give birth to stars. Messer 64 is the space version of that alluring stranger who walks into the bar glowing, brooding, and definitely hiding some kind of tragic backstory. You know you shouldn't stare, but you do. Hoag's object. If the universe had a design student who turned in something wildly wrong, but so beautiful, the professor passed them anyway, it would be Hoag's object. From Earth, it looks like two galaxies photobombing each other. A bright yellow sphere of old mellow stars at the center, surrounded by a stunning symmetrical ring of young blue ones. And in between is a mysterious void of nothing. No stars, no dust, just empty space like a galactic moat. You look at it and instinctively think, oh, two galaxies. But nope, this is one galaxy. One big fancy donut. Astronomers first laid eyes on it in 1950, and when they asked, how does something like this even form? The universe basically shrugged. It's been labeled a ring galaxy because that's the best science could come up with before slowly backing away and pretending it wasn't confused. Most ring galaxies are the result of violent collisions, but Hoag's object doesn't look like it's been in a fight. It looks like it avoided one and came out looking fabulous by accident. It's suspiciously pristine, like the space version of a person who wakes up with perfect hair and pretends they didn't try. With a central core full of older red stars and a ring made of much younger hot blue stars, Hoag's object is a clear case of cosmic duality. Gen Z's chilling on the outside, and a bunch of boomers aging on the inside. It's gorgeous, it's rare, it's unexplainable, and frankly, it's giving Saturn meets Magic Trick energy. Centaurus A. Centaurus A is the kind of galaxy that acts normal just long enough to make you uncomfortable. From afar, it plays the part of a standard elliptical galaxy. Round, quiet, vaguely dusty, like it's keeping to itself and minding its business. But stare a little too long, and suddenly you realize something's off. You're not looking at a regular galaxy, you're looking at a cover-up. Because underneath all that elliptical calm are spiraling arms. Full, curving, radiant spiral arms. Hidden beneath a thick layer of dust like a body under the floorboards. This is the only elliptical galaxy we've found with spiral arms intact, and scientists, being scientists, responded with the equivalent of, what? The official theory is that Centaurus A swallowed a spiral galaxy whole. Millions of years ago, it collided with a smaller galaxy, and instead of shredding it like every other respectable merger, it just absorbed it, and somehow kept the arms, like if a snake ate a peacock and still strutted around with the feathers. And then there's the rest. There's a supermassive black hole at the center, actively devouring matter and firing off radioactive jets into space, like it's trying to pick a fight with the universe. Centaurus A is the cosmic equivalent of a murder mystery dinner party guest who showed up with no invitation, a fake name, and a suitcase that's humming. You want to ask questions, but also, you kind of don't. The Porpoise Galaxy. Galaxies usually know what they are. Spiral, elliptical, calm, chaotic, but not NGC 2936. Also known as the Porpoise Galaxy, this celestial oddball is in the middle of a full-blown existential meltdown. The kind that happens when you lose yourself in a relationship, forget who you are, and suddenly wake up shaped like a marine animal. Once it was a standard spiral galaxy. Nothing dramatic, just cruising through the cosmos. Arms neatly arranged like any well-adjusted galactic adult. And then it met NGC 2937, a dense elliptical galaxy with devastating gravity and zero emotional boundaries. And everything changed. The gravitational pull warped NGC 2936 into something else entirely. Not a spiral, not elliptical, just a dolphin or a penguin. Or something you draw on a bathroom wall during a nervous breakdown. The point is, it doesn't look like a galaxy anymore, but it used to. Its former core is now a glossy little eye, while its spiral arms are flung into a fluid shape that looks like it's trying to swim away from its own past. Together, they're known as ARP-142, a cosmic duo cataloged specifically because astronomers looked at them and said, "We don't know what this is, but it's wrong. In about 1 billion years, the Porpoise Galaxy will be unrecognizable. The two galaxies will merge, the dolphin shape will vanish, and it'll take on another identity. But for now, it floats in the constellation Hydra as a galactic shapeshifter, mid-transformation, stuck between who it was and what it's becoming, wearing the most confused disguise in the universe. Not quite a dolphin, not quite a galaxy, just going through something."